Hey guys. Ooh, I don't like the lighting. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're gonna talk about manifestation, manifest something. So I just still don't like the lighting on here. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Okay. So, oh, I'm out of tea. Anyway, so as I was trying to say, we're gonna talk about manifesting. And the topic for this, or the reason for this topic, I have ADHD, first of all, sorry. And I have dealing with something. So my brain is just the way my brain is wired. I'm going to have squirrel moments. And 1 minute into it, I haven't even started talking about manifesting. I'm about to, right now. Okay, so for those of you who have struggles in your life, let's say you want stuff to happen, you want things to change, right? So you need to manifest it. In order to do that, what do? Well, we have to talk ourselves up. Let me backtrack a little bit. Tell you why I'm doing this. And I tend to talk down to myself. I tend to say, "Oh, I need to clean. I need to do this. I've got this stuff I need to do. I have to do this." And then I'll say, my house is a mess. I can't seem to get it together. And it's all these negative things. Well, there is this thing that they call that is manifesting that in my life, okay? So as I begin to manifest all of this, I'm not going to see any positive changes. So I stopped and I was like, I need to say something different. I need to change how I'm going to say this. Because you need to change your perspective on things. When you want a change, you have to shift your view. Okay? And there are so many videos, whether it's a church sermon or something that's not even religious at all. You can find things out there that speak about manifesting, okay? About wanting change and how you need to shift your perspective on these things. And I realized that. I was like, okay, just constantly downing myself. Oh my God, I can't seem to get it together. I mean, I can't get my house clean for the life of me. I can't keep it clean for the life of me. Shifting gears to saying, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to do this. I'm 34 years old. I'm going to get stuff done. And then you shift that even more and saying, I am doing this. So you go from, talking all that negative stuff to saying that you're going to see this happen. You're going to manifest this in your life. It's like saying, you see it before it happens. So let's say you see something negative. You're like, this is going to end badly. You're already foreseeing that. So you're going to manifest everything to make that happen. That's why so many relationships might fail if you already have that mindset. Okay? That's why so many career opportunities are going to fail because you already have that mindset. Sure, people will tell you don't be over enthusiastic. Granted, I get it because you don't want to burn out. Okay? But so yeah, you want to have, it's not like optimistic versus pessimistic. Okay? None of that at all. I don't want you to be optimistic or pessimistic in this state of what we're going on, what we're doing. I want you to be more about claiming. You're going to claim this over yourself. So someone might say, yes, this is, optimism. I don't care. The point is we're not focusing on optimism or pessimism. Okay? We're not focusing on those. The focus is, what do you want to see change? Okay? Are you struggling with, trying to study? Okay? Then it would be, what am I doing wrong? Let me see what I can do different. Okay? So for breaking down things, you will turn around and say, okay, I see all these different patterns. I'm struggling here. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. It definitely helps to have someone to talk to in those moments, because then you could go over things. Make a list. Lists are amazing. Charts and diagrams. These are all amazing things. And you know what? You can even do that in other areas of your life as well. Like if you're having, chores. If you're like me, I am a scatterbrain. Okay? I guess I'm claiming that because trying to deny it doesn't help either. So, me denying that I have ADHD, me denying that I struggle with organization or staying organized, I should say. It wasn't organization that I always struggled with. It was staying organized. But then things shift in my life, and it was getting reorganized and shifting with that shift, okay? Because that's another thing in life. You have to be able to shift with your shifts, with the changes. It's like going from summer to fall to winter. You need to be able to adapt, okay? That means, let's say the food you eat might be different. You know, the clothes you wear, just that alone. That alone, the clothes you wear, that's going to make a huge difference, per season. So you have to adapt with every change that happens in your life. Um, how does this go with manifesting? I have a squirrel brain. I have squirrel moments. I'm all over the place. And what was the point of this? Confession time. I'm 34 years old. I don't have a GED. I've never had a license. I have anxiety on the road. I can't. It's the stress. It's, just the actions on the road, the decision making on the road, and knowing that I am responsible for anyone who's in my vehicle while I'm driving, and just knowing that my brain wasn't working made it even more difficult. There were times where I was ready to practice driving. I mean, I've had my learner's permit. I did pass the driver's ed, but I just never really put any effort into it. So effort was not a very big friend of mine. We didn't always get along. We don't always get along. We still don't. Procrastination, my biggest supporter. And that's what I've learned to say is my biggest supporter. And I'm getting tired of procrastination being my supporter. I mean, this one's got to go. Start kicking those to the curb to manifest something else. So once you accept, so being in denial doesn't help, okay? What you do is you come to um, come to terms. No. Oh, my memory. Okay. See, this is what's going on currently in my brain. Digging through my memory box. And this is something that's only happened in recent years. So, and now I lost my train of thought. So, what I'm getting to, give me a minute, I'm going to come back to this. So, efforts. That is something else. Because I don't like effort. I don't like confrontation. I don't like dealing with any of it. But life requires it. Okay? Life requires participation. Participation requires effort. And those are things that I hate. Or I hate about myself. I hate that I give into procrastination more than effort and more than all those good things that are for me. All those things that are good for me. So.
I'm going to be leaving to the grocery store.
Manifestation. If you want something to happen in your life, speak it. It's that simple. Just, you can't have what you don't decide you deserve, if that makes sense. If you call yourself ugly every single day, then you're going to think you're ugly. I know that feeling. I mean, for years, I would say, I don't like this about me. I don't like, talk about physical appearance, just that alone. I'd tell you I don't like the way I look. I've had it so many times. I've had days where I was like, ooh, I look good today. And other days I'm like, ew. It happens. And it was, I had days where, my hair just fell perfectly into place. And other days like today where I'm just like, ugh. But that's okay. I don't have a lot of volume to my hair today, but even so, it feels, ugh. And that's life. I always do long videos. I've got so much to say. One of these days I'll get it right. Maybe I'll somehow figure out how to make a lot of short videos like everyone else is doing now. It's a trend. Nobody wants to do long videos. It just is what it is. So, manifest. If you want to start seeing yourself as someone who's worth being taken serious, manifest it over yourself. So, how would that be? Well, let me back up to something that I did. Someone was telling me one time that I was having a pity party. And I was like, how am I having a pity party? Like, what is a pity party? And so me asking that question, I looked it up. I went online, looked it up, and I was able to see what it is, the description, the definition, all of that about how you define what a pity party is. And then, how do I get out of it? How do I take myself out of that self-pity? Another thing was time management and stress management. They do not go hand in hand. They don't work well together. All right. Some people tell you you need stress management or you need time management. And if you need both, you're screwed. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's not true. You do need the two. Okay. Time management and stress management should go together. I am like, if we're going to go into signs, I'm a Pisces. We are the yin and yang. So we are constantly on both sides of the spectrum. Okay. I don't have an even balance. I'm usually one extreme or the other. With that being said, time management would be, I need to be there by this time. Okay. And you need stress management along with this. So this is where it comes into play. Let's say you need to be at work at, well, your shift technically, you're scheduled, all right, 9 to 3. You need to clock in 5 minutes prior, okay? Some people show up to work 15 minutes early. You have to leave work at a certain amount of time to give yourself that amount of time. And then if you try to account for any traffic, traffic or road work, so whatever could be a delay. And then also there's those last minute things that can happen at home. That in itself seems stressful, but you're not trying to create more stress. You're just saying, okay, I need to account how much time it takes me to get to work on a good day, how much time it might take me, if there's delays. Stress management would say, to play a part into that, if you are running behind and there happens to be traffic, give your job a call. That reduces the stress. Hey, I'm stuck in traffic right now. I'm on my way. I didn't know there was road work. Blah, blah, blah. Again, this still plays a part in manifesting. Trust me, I'm not going off on too many tangents um, without trying to get to the point of manifesting what you want in life. So, if you want better time management, look it up. Don't don't hesitate on that. There's nothing wrong with googling stuff to say, "I wonder, what is this? What is that?" Even for health issues, I'm going to tell you right now, it's okay to look things up. But don't go, "Oh my God, this is exactly what I have. Oh my goodness, I have all these symptoms. Oh my goodness." Don't do that. Don't. Because that stress will actually send you over. And you're going to just, you'll give yourself a headache, you'll give yourself inflammation in your body. It's not worth it. Trust me, I know. Um, and then you're manifesting stress in your life when you do that. But if you look up symptoms and stuff like that, like I'm look, there's a reason for that. Okay. uh if you're looking it up, fine. Are you treating the symptoms? Are you trying to find the source of the problem? That is something serious. I'm always trying to find the source of my issues, what's going on in my body when I'm not feeling well. And sometimes I'm pretty good at it. And other times I'm like, well, that was a wrong rabbit hole to be going down. But um 16 and a half minutes later, uh, like I said, there's a lot of things I can go into about manifesting. Speak positive stuff over yourself. No, 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 no. I say positive. It's like positive, optimistic. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to focus on it being positive. Okay. I don't want you to focus on the word positive. A lot of people think positive is being happy all the time, being smiling all the time. No, being positive is not just that. Okay. Someone who's positive or optimistic, it means that they try to they're constantly trying to reach for a positive goal in their life. They're not trying to stay in mud. Those people who decide to play with tar and mud and just stay there, that's their life. If they want to stay there, let them stay there. Okay? You can, hey, give you a plank so that you can get out of the mud. No, I'm good. I like my mud. Huh? What? Anyway, back to manifesting. Claim what you want. You want good health, okay? You want physical exercise. You want to start eating healthy, but then you don't know how. You don't know where to start. Call somebody. Get up with someone. Go online. There are so many things out there, and that's where it becomes very overwhelming when you're trying to manifest good health, okay? And then trying to go see someone, a specialist, costs money. I get it. I absolutely get it. Something you could start doing is just start listening to your body. Seriously, and this sounds weird and all, but your body will tell you how it feels. You'll be able to notice different ways that you feel. Are you feeling good after you're having that cheeseburger? No? Are you feeling good after you eat that pasta? Is it that pasta or is it that pasta? Seriously, this, no joke. Little things make a difference, okay? Do you feel good after you eat grapefruit? You feel like crap after you eat a banana. Your body is telling you something. Your body is saying, I'm having too much of this and not enough of this. Okay? Um, just different things. Your body is constantly changing. Currently can't have cruciferous in my diet because it's setting off my migraines. Yay! Uh, so I just haven't figured out how to get them under control so I can start enjoying kale again. I miss eating kale. But until I can figure that out, it's the sulfur, I guess it is. It creates a gas and buildup in my body. So I haven't regulated that yet. I haven't gotten that under control. I have a few things that help with that. Still learning how to manage that. And some of it's learning, and other times I'm just lazy. That's another thing. I'm just being honest. This is just confession time for me. So, if you managed to watch this thing all the way through, good for you. Just God bless you. Oh my goodness. For staying here this long. Oh goodness. I'm gonna end this video.
Why should have been ended 10 years ago?
You're right, I should have ended it 10 years ago. 10,000 years later. All right. Leave some comments. Yeah. I don't mind criticism. Trust me. Some of it I might laugh at, other times, but at the same time, I'm still going to take it into consideration. Anything that you critique me on, whatever. I really appreciate it. So, all right, signing off.